The genius of Charles Darwin was not his theory. The genius lies in the term he coined, natural selection. Natural selection did not and could not form all of nature, but his ingenious term took the world by storm. It is such a great euphemism that it has been able to mask what evolution really is, and fool millions of people, including dedicated scientists and students of biology, for over 150 years. Charles actually thought there were two ingredients to his theory. We had just discovered that the Earth was truly millions of years old, and Charles used this newfound knowledge about the age of the Earth to construct his theory. Modern evolution is actually made up of a trinity of three major entities: natural selection, time, and a second euphemism was included, random mutations. Great miracles are credited to evolution's trinity, which supposedly formed ball and socket joints, binocular vision, four-chambered heart-lung systems, muscles, bird flight, bat sonar. The list of miracles is endless, and they are miracles, greater than any biblical miracle, all without the slightest bit of planning or intelligence, none whatsoever. Random mutations supposedly invented, then formed healthy new tissue of just the right type, placed them in just the right place, in just the right amount, and just the right shape, so that the species that contained the mutation would better survive its environment and the attacks of predators. For example, in building liver, some unknown species, in some unaddressed way, invented then randomly mutated healthy liver tissue, and placed that liver tissue exactly on a part of the organism's liver that needed more liver tissue, in thousands of small steps, over many generations, of course. Now with that additional liver in place, the organism would be stronger and more able to withstand the environmental pressures and predators trying to kill and eat it. Since that absurd scenario has never been observed by any person who ever lived or lives, we need to rename random mutations from the euphemism it is to what it really is. Far better and more honest would be non-occurring miraculous mutations. The second part of evolution's trinity is natural selection, which is really no more than selective procreating, dying, and killing. The stronger individuals with non-occurring miraculous mutation advantages, such as the previously mentioned liver cells, are better able to kill and consume weaker organisms without the advantages. Or possibly the liver cells were more attractive to a female who just couldn't stay away from the male who had evolved more strength from the extra liver. So they will procreate, and hopefully the liver cells will survive to the next generation and beyond. And the improvement in the liver will continue with more non-occurring miraculous mutations that are chosen through selective procreating, dying, and killing. The liver will eventually become a fully formed modern-day liver. The organisms with the miraculous mutations are killed and die at a lesser rate and are sexually selected for, and therefore the new liver tissues survive and are added to. And when the liver is completely constructed, non-occurring miraculous mutations will just completely shut off another miracle, kind of in reverse, leaving a perfectly formed organ. The last of the trinity is time, hundreds of millions of years of it. Not too many people can argue with this one, since all of geology and paleontology concur that there was lots of it, more than we can possibly imagine. According to evolution, its trinity was able, without the slightest bit of intelligence, planning, or previous art, to invent, design, build, sustain, and improve the most miraculous biological systems imaginable. Systems that we use every day and take so for granted. And because we take them so for granted, evolutionists are able to criticize these systems as if they are poorly designed, poorly engineered. In reality, even the smallest of systems is beyond miraculous. We can't even explain the arboreal bird's nest in terms of evolution. Not only that, but evolution's trinity formed intelligence and consciousness in humans. And if evolution did do this feat, it has to be the greatest miracle in the universe ever since the Big Bang. And if you believe that evolution's trinity alone can do all of that, please accept that your belief in evolution is just that, a belief. Here is Charles Darwin himself.
Thanks, Steve B. 92653. Please change natural selection to selective procreating, dying, and killing, and random mutations to non-occurring miraculous mutations, because I have just never ever seen them happen.